Hello and welcome to Smile2Steps mobile application. This is the login interface for both parent and the provider. So you log in as a parent and then initially they'll have to select the child. And once the child is selected, they can see the tip of the day. There is a parent's note section wherein they can just note their observations daily, either using a text or a voice interface, followed by the different care areas. The development, nutrition, activity, safety, all this is age appropriate. We'll go to the developmental section. And once we go there, they see the update milestones. Here is where the parent can look at the age appropriate milestones, and as and when their child achieved the milestone, they can mark them or also flag if there are any red flags or delays. And then scrolling down, they see the child information, their doctor information, any educational information shared by their pediatrician, their health summary of the child, and all the electronic medical records here, including their growth charts, the milestone tracker, the TDSC, ADHD screening, all of the electronic records. Going back to the home, there are sections where the app talks about the nutrition, safety, and activity areas for the child. And then there is Hey Lisha. This is the AI coach trained on decades of developmental pediatric knowledge, which is very useful for parents for their daily questions. They can ask them in their local language, either via text or via voice chat. And finally, you have the audio upload. This is a speech trajectory, which basically a parent can upload a 30-second audio clip, and then it'll tell how many unique words the child spoke, the child's speech trajectory over the months, how it has been developing. So that's the speech trajectory. So these are all the different sections on the parent's homepage or the dashboard. Additionally, they can add a child, they can get some feedback, and they can change their profile. And this is available in like multiple Indian languages as of now. So this is the parent dashboard. Hello and welcome back. Now this is the provider side of the screen. So I'm logging in as a provider. And once the provider logs in, this is the dashboard for the pediatrician or the health worker. They can see the number of active patients, any referrals for them, the upcoming visits, the overdue visits, pretty much everything available on this main dashboard. If you want to go to the profile of any patient, just click on the profile information, and here is where the patient's information and the age appropriate tips, what questions they have to ask, again based on each domain so that they don't miss any critical information asking the parent. All these are available as quick tips here. Coming down, they can share any educational material with the parents for their patients for the upcoming visits. And here is where you have the wellness visits, pretty much age appropriate. This is the detailed visit record screening along anthropometry, immunization, the MCHAT, all the health related questions, the system, nutrition, behavior, and a way for them to document all of their impressions about the child. So this is the detailed wellness visit records, which are baked into the system, and everything is age appropriate. We also have the sick visit, which can be captured in the tool, followed by the health summary and all the electronic medical records information, whatever the doctors observe, everything is available here to be shared with the parents as well. And in addition, you have the risk statistics, which gives a quick profile on all the high, moderate, low risk profiles of their patients. And they have the Hey Lisha. This is trained on decades of developmental pediatrician experience. So the health workers or the providers can get a quick answers to any latest research or any of the information they are seeking for in order to better serve their patients. And then you have the manage referrals. Any referrals like any patients which are referred or any referrals back to them could all be monitored and tracked here. Finally, their profile, and they just log out. So that's the quick overview of the pediatrician.